Good afternoon. My name is Tanu Virmani. I'll be your examiner today for the IELTS Speaking Test. Can you please tell me your full name?
My name is Naveen Syed Osman.
What should I call you?
You may to call me Naveen.
It's great. Can I see your identification?
Sure, here you are.
Okay. Do you use technology every day?
Yes, I use technology every day as I am a teacher, and I have to use technology to engage the student in the class.
What technology do you use the most?
I use many technology. This is especially for education, educational applications, such as Zoom application, and also I use Teams. Because sometimes I make online session to student. Also, I use Padlet. Padlet is a good application to share. Student can share their works, especially for writing. And I also use quizzes. Quizzes app is very nice to engage the student by simple questions.
Has technology changed your life?
I think technology it changes the life because make the life is easier than before. And if we wanted to reach for anyone, we can reach by easy way. Uh, Before we can't reach to another one by WhatsApp, for example, or we can give Zoom calling like this.
Do you think people rely too much on technology?
Sorry.
Do you think people rely too much on technology?
Uh, yes, I think most of people could be rely on technology because technology now is everywhere, and we can use it all the time. By one click, we can reach for anything we need.
Let's talk about weather. What kind of weather do you like?
For me, I like rainy and cloudy weather because this weather boosts my mood. I like it.
Does the weather really affect your mood?
Yes, I believe the weather is affect a lot for mood because if we stay in a good atmosphere, you can create and you can think better.
What is the weather like in your city?
In my city, as I live in United Arab Emirates, most of the weather is warm and very hot. But I notice these days is totally different. Maybe the climate change. And in previous years, the weather is very high temperature. But now, until May or April, the weather is pleasant. So the weather is a change now here in Dubai.
Do you prefer summers or winters?
I prefer winter.
Would you like to add anything?
No, thank you.
Now I'm going to give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to prepare, and then I'll ask you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. You can also make notes if you wish. If you want to book your one-on-one speaking test with me, so बेबी कोड एप्लीकेशन को डाउनलोड करो या फिर आप वेबसाइट पे जाकर भी बुक कर सकते हो अपने टेस्ट को। शॉप सेक्शन में जाओ, स्पीकिंग इंटरव्यू विद द टीचर, अपने स्लॉट को बुक करो एंड गिव योर स्पीकिंग टेस्ट। अगर आपको अपनी राइटिंग इवैल्यूएट करानी है तो अपने राइटिंग टास्क 1 और टास्क 2 को शॉप सेक्शन में जाकर अपलोड करो और रियल एग्जाम टीचर आपको देंगे डिटेल करेक्शंस प्लस अ फीडबैक। Please start speaking now.
Okay. Today I'm going to talk about the skill I would like to learn in the future. The skill is to learn how to do handmade craft. Especially handmade now is required from some community and factory. I like to learn this skill because when I was small, I saw my mother. She know some canvas. This is for art. She knows how to paint and how to use needle to make some flower design. I like to learn now how to do this, and also I plan when I travel during this holiday. I ask her some steps to learn me how to do it because when I saw her, she bring some canvas, simple canvas, and she make good painting and make some good drawing and can learn me also gradually how to use a needle with simple way until to be creative like here. I like to learn this also because when I read some news, this news tell or encourage to know something also not academic. No, you have to learn something you can depend on yourself by handmade because in the future, in job or work future, will be focused on handmade more than academic learning. That's why I like to explore many things around me and I see what is useful for me to can do this from upcoming years. Especially when I do this canvas, I feel extremely happy because I make or return some memories when my mother created in front of me when I was small. So it make me more delighted and happy when I use it.
Why is it important to learn new skills?
I think it's important nowadays because the event around us give you opportunity. You have academic learning, and also you have to be independent person, and you make something handmade for any event maybe come from next years.
What skills are most important for success today?
Um, Honestly, there is not a specific skill. There is multiple skills we can learn it. I think is depend on what people interest. So maybe I interest for writing skill, or I do something handmade, and for you, you like to do something else. So skills is cover many things, not only one. But in my opinion, the most important skill we can use it now, handmade, to be a craft person, to understand the what is the work need from next years.
Do you think future jobs will require new skills?
Sure, I think that because if you read the history, you will see from decade to decade the jobs is different, and we have to develop ourselves to learn what is we need from upcoming years. So I think it's very important to learn something, not only to focus on academic way.
How can schools help students learn practical skills?
In the school, there is multiple ways we can teachers and educators can help students to learn by make a training session. So not only we make something theoretical, but we can go for like science. For example, science subject. We go to make experiment, and we make something practical. Also, we can encourage to put in a schedule. We can put a handmade subject, and we can ask a student and make like form, what do you like to do, and put them, each one we make like a groups, each one can put it in different groups, and learn them in sections.
Do you think traditional skills are still important?
Uh, yes, nowadays this tradition is come back again. Maybe last years we thought tradition skills is high, but with time we understand that we need to refresh again the tradition skills, because the future in handmade skill, not only academic.
Thank you so much, Naveen. That is the end of your speaking test. What I
Welcome.
observe in your speaking test is that you are at a level of estimated band 5.5. So the overall feedback will be updated on your portal. Let me give you a short feedback that I believe that you're able to communicate the basic ideas, but there are several ideas that need to be improved, right? You have a noticeable pause when you speak. You take pauses which affect your natural flow of speaking. In part 3, also, your ideas are not fully expanded, they are incomplete. Sometimes you struggle to generate the ideas, right? And your response become the short and the limited. So try to extend every answer with a reason, with an example, with an explanation also. Your vocabulary is mostly basic. You can express the simple ideas, but you need more variety in words and expressions. So please learn some topic specific vocabulary and practice those instead of repeating the same words.
Yeah.
Some grammatical errors, like there are noticeable grammar errors when you try to speak for longer hours. So just focus on the simple and the complex sentences in the English so that you can improve your tense accuracy. Pronunciation is understandable, but there are some errors also. जिससे आपकी क्लैरिटी इफेक्ट होती है। पॉजेस और हेजिटेशन की वजह से योर डिलीवरी इज लेस नेचुरल। ठीक है, तो प्लीज एक्सपैंड योर आइडियाज, रिड्यूस द पॉजेस एंड हेजिटेशन पार्ट, improve your vocabulary range, work on your pronunciation part, add some more example and explanation to your answers. Please keep on speaking and keep on practicing. You will see definitely a change. Okay?
Yeah.
Bye
Okay.
bye. Take
Thank you
care.
so much. Bye.
No worries.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.